Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. And today's video we are going to showcase the team I used in the Ultra League Premier. Let me tune down the music a bit. And it's not this one, no, because this is the one I was playing on stream. And I do think that Venusaur is extremely powerful in this cup. But the problem with this cup is that the meta hasn't stabilized, it's not stable yet, so people are just running the most random stuff. And I was thinking, like, what was like a good Pokemon that could do great into all of these Pokemons I saw today, and the first thing that came to my mind is a Skeledirge. Why Skeledirge? Because most of the leads were either dragons, Poliwrath, or Galvantula, or like Ampharos, all these stuff. And like the only thing I could think of that can beat these stuff in the lead was actually Skeledirge. And Skeledirge kind of need Mandibuzz as a coverage, because whatever beats Skeledirge, which is technically dark Pokemon, lose to Mandibuzz and Clefable, so they do make a good core together. The only thing you kind of hate to see in the lead is Greedent, because Greedent is good, it's not bad against Mandy, and it kind of beat Clefable. Clefable wins the one as far as I remember. So without further ado, let's just go and watch the battles. I played 9 battles. I think I went 6-3, as far as I remember, with this team. There were definitely 2 games where I should have won. This is a bad lead, so what I'm going to do is two Incinerates, then swap out. Why I'm doing this? It's simple thing, because Incinerate is just like does generate lots of energy. So just in case they hard punch me with their swap, I can, like, you know, have some energy to overcome that. So now we're just going straight Aerial Ace, and this KOs if they are a hundo, but if they are XLs it doesn't KO. And now I need to shield this, because if they bring in the jelly, I can chip the jelly. We should easily live the surf here. We definitely don't live in Ice Beam, but people don't run Ice Beam. Now all we need to do is chip and get to another one, and hopefully we let them throw, and they do through the energy there. Now we go back to Clefable. We go to Clefable, we go back to Clefable. And I am using the wrong Clefable. This is a Hundo Clefable I used to use before XLs, but for this team it actually worked out. Okay, we kind of needed a charm on the Jellicent, but we didn't need a charm here, because if you guys look, I am actually losing lots of health from the confusion. And I do think that Oranguru is actually an amazing Pokemon. Okay, here we are going to be punished by throwing on bad timing, because we have to throw on bad timing, not because we want to. We should live a play rough here, sorry, a foul play. It doesn't do that much damage, so I'm going to do 2 then throw. And if they shield, I might be in a tough situation. They did not shield. It's okay, they have 1, so they are 2 away. Okay, so we need 2 charms here, and we did get to the 2 charms, and we won that game regardless of how bad the lead was. Moving into the next game, we're picking up an amazing lead. Okay, because no matter what they swap in, I don't care about winning switch, because I do have another hard answer in the back. So what I'm going to be doing is throw this and go to Clefable. Why Clefable? Because why didn't I just instead go to Clefable? To be honest, going Clefable and being switch locked into Poliwrath that debuffs you like until the end of the game is not fun. So what I was planning to do is get a shield first and then go Clefable, and we technically don't need a switch. And if they decide to overfarm here, look at that. This is like an amazing matchup if you have an XL Clefable. So now we definitely go to Mandibuzz. We soak all of their energy here, and then we go back to the Skeledirge, because whatever they have in the back should not destroy Skeledirge up shields, because like what could they have? Like Alligator, we beat the Alligator. Since that didn't KO, I think there's like a case to be made on under charging there. And opponent here not revealing the third. I'm assuming it's an A/. That's what I'm assuming. A Greninja, this is probably the worst Pokemon I could see. I don't have an answer to this, and then they hard punished with that thing. To be honest, that's like a very so if you see, this is a 3-2, because the first loss I lost wasn't with this team. Okay, so don't be like, oh, you're actually deleting the losses. No, the first game I lost wasn't with this team, because I queued with this team, and you know, like the bug when you change the team but then you go into the battle and the game still have your old team, so that's what happened. We queued with this team, but we get the old team instead. So that's why I had to remove that. This is the worst Pokemon to see with this. So I'm going to do one Incinerate and then swapping. Again, you always try to do the one Incinerate because that will catch them off guard if they are counting. Opponent brought in a Charizard, so we're just going to insta-throw this. If they are Shadow, they don't live too. I threw on bad timing here because I was planning on pressuring their shield, but I don't think that's correct because they don't have two moves, right? Now all we need to is to get to the aerial ace. We did not get to the aerial ace, and this is a very awkward situation. Actually, this is a very awkward situation because I have to go alligator. Like, Blast Burn is resisted, but it does a lot of damage, so I'm actually going to respect it here and farm them all the way down. If they bring in a Greedent, I think there is a case to be made on double throwing here and then going Clefable. What do they have in the back? I need them to have a Poliwrath. Okay, that's an Annihilate, so the game is actually winnable. So I'm going to throw this move here, and it doesn't KO, but it does prevent them from getting to a Shadow Ball, as you can see. And now all we need to do is double Meteor Mash. If they were full HP, you go Moonblast. If they were chipped like that, you go double Meteor Mash, because you still need two moves. Moonblast does, I think, around 40% or something. So with the Fairy Wind, it does enough. But now I'm going for the Moonblast here, just because I can incinerate down at this point. We don't need to shield since we don't need this anymore because we can just win by fast moving them down. I'm going to Shadow Ball in 1 HP, but I think I tapped the Disarming Voice and we win that game, regardless of how bad that was. This is an amazing lead. So again, if they swap in Poliwrath, throw Disarming Voice, and then if they no shield, that's tough. If they shield, which always happen, go to Clefable. Remember, because we don't care about winning a switch, right? So we need to get shields now. So we already have a shield advantage, and now since they no shield, we can just farm down. And since they had a Clefable in the lead, I think we need to win this switch. So here we're fighting for the switch because Clefable in the lead, and we don't want to put the Clefable on the Mandibuzz, so we would rather just put the Clefable back on the Scoldridge. Opponent is having an A-Slash, and since now we saw the entire team, we can just instantly go Scoldridge and now just go straight Shadow Ball. So what's the play here? We are just going to tap our moves into victory. Moonblast doesn't do that much. I think if they had Psychic, it's kinda bad, but I don't think it's bad. Wait, Mandibuzz into A-Slash, it's not a bad matchup. Here, what do? I think we don't care about shielding because we can just Snarl down, or we can just go to Clefable and the Meteor Mash. By the way, Clefable wins CMP against A-Slash if it's a good IV, and since we landed that, we don't care about this. And then we switch and we Snarl them all the way down, and that was a good game. Okay, now into the next one, they have a Greedent. As I said, Greedent is the worst Pokemon you could see in the lead, because technically people don't need the Greedent, and we got a hard punish by a Galarian Weezing. I do believe that Galarian Weezing is a nice Pokemon to use. The problem is, if you get punished with a Tentacruel, like if you swap in Weezing, they go to Tentacruel, the game is kind of a GG. So this game here, there is no hope in the game because they do have Play Rough. My hope was that they don't have Play Rough, and then they bait a Brutal Swing, then I call it, then I shield the Play Rough, then an Overheat, then I can win that game. But now, there is no hope in this game. We're throwing a Shadow Ball. They brought the Greedent back, and they do have a Trevenant. So my win con was hopefully like a Dragonite in the back, which they didn't have. So technically, this is what we call it a team comp disadvantage. We're like, we don't beat this team. Ultra League takes forever. Look at that. I forwarded that thing so much, and still we can't get it. Okay. This game is GG because Scoldridge does not beat the Greedent. It's actually a bad matchup. Moving into the next one. And we have a Scoldridge on Obama Snow. Oh my, I think I'm embarrassed of this game. This game I played horribly. So here, going like baiting, okay? You bait here, right? They shield. Now you go to Mandibuzz. You don't stay in, okay? So that's my mistake. I stayed in. So now I'm going straight Shadow Ball. But the thing is, me staying in for too long was actually good for the opponent, but it's bad for me. Because now Charizard is just gonna sweep my entire team. Like, look at this. This Dark Pulse doesn't KO. Remember, we needed them to have a Charizard Shadow. But since it's not Shadow, it doesn't KO. We kind of need to do 2 Snarls now and then throw. I should have actually not do that. I should have just let them take me out and then like just get a Snarl lead. Because now if they have a water Pokemon, yeah, they have Swamp, but yeah, this game's GG. Well, no, there is a win con. If I shield an EQ here... Okay, we did not shield the EQ. Because the EQ is their like most amount of damage resource that they do have. Oh, we did tap the meteor match. I should have shielded this one. I don't know why I did not shield here. Because now they are 2 away and they do get it here. Yeah, this is just a bad matchup. They catch on Obama Snow. Yeah, this game is GG. I should not under the charge there. If I did not under the charge, I think also 2 Incinerates KO here. And yeah, if I didn't under the charge, I also could have won. So there was like many ways to win this game. Honestly, like now I'm seeing it like, dude, I could have won this game many ways, but I found the loose card. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. Sorry for the short video. You can blame Niantic for screwing me over in the first game where like I ran this team, but the game gave me the old one. So yeah, that's it for today. I will be I will try to post another video about this team because I feel like 9 battles weren't enough. This is not like a good sample. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like these battles, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.